leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Can you guys see my screen? Can you guys hear my voice? So, without any further ado, let's continue with the analysis. So, we tried selling in London session, but we got stopped out around here, and now we're currently seeing that gold is pushing to the downside. So, this was the sell that I gave out in London session, but the sell didn't work out. Instead, it went and tested our 30-minute free fairly gap to eventually go down. But let's analyze the market on the middle time frame to see what is actually going on in the middle time frame. Looking at market structure at the middle time frame, we can clearly see that the market structure on the middle time frame is super bullish. Like, it is not bearish yet on the middle time frame. In order for the market to be bearish on the middle time frame, we need to break below this low. Only when we break below this low, then we are bearish on the middle time frame. But as for now, price is currently trading in a buy zone. So this is the current buy zone, and we need to be looking to see if the market wants to give us bullish confirmation around here, if it wants to continue to the upside. There's also, if we also take a look at the 1 hour chart, we can clearly see that the market is currently retesting a bullish mitigation block. So there's a possibility that price might continue from this area to the upside, something like this. But we must also watch price very carefully to see if it doesn't want to continue to the downside. For those that joined my live streaming in the London session, as I explained to you guys before, on the 4 hour chart, there's no real support on the 4 hour for price to continue to the upside. There's no real support around this area, you see. So that is the reason why I was honestly expecting gold to give us a sell into our 4 hour buy zone. So this is my 4 hour higher time frame buy zone. Like, once you see prices in this area, the first thing that we must do is go to the lower time frame to look for entry. And this is also one of my second buy zone. But now we're checking the middle time frame. There's also currently a buy zone around here, and if price manages to get below this low, this one right here, then we'll be looking for some sort of retracement entry to eventually target our original buy zone. But you must also observe this current area to see if we'll be getting reversal around here. So like, this area is an indecisive area. Like, we do not know if price will continue on selling or if price will give us a buy signal around here. So I'm currently waiting to see what will happen. But as before, sell stop loss got hit in the London session. We were selling gold in the London session, but we got stop out. But now let's wait to see what gold wants to do. Feel free to ask question in the comment box. This is New York, so volatility will be big. And we also have news in 9:30, a high impacting news. Let's see what will happen. So in order for me to start buying around here, I want to see price take out the low that was created in the London session, and then I want to see price give us a bullish structure shift on at least the 5-minute chart. When I see those scenario happening on the 5-minute chart, then I'll be buying B's of confirmation on the 5-minute chart. I want to see something like this on the 5-minute with a fair value gap, of course. We have all the time in the world to basically wait for that confirmation to occur. We can also get it here, but I'm currently waiting to see if we'll be getting a fair value gap in this area to give us the bullish shift. Then we'll be using that shift to enter into buys. Why am I buying? Well, based off the middle time frame, price is currently in a middle time frame support zone. If we take out our Fibonacci tool, we draw it from the body, we can currently see that the market is currently deep in discount, and we're currently in our optimal trading entry area. Yeah, that is the reason why I decided to look for buys around here. It is solely because market is in a middle time frame buying zone, and we can get some good buying from there to at least this high, or maybe even reach 27800. Let's analyze USD for a bit. No, NAS 100. For NAS 100, I'm still waiting for price to actually break above this high right here to give me a bullish swing. Then I'll be looking for a fair value gap to enter into a long move. So this is indices. I also trade indices. So before I enter into any buys on NAS 100, I want to see price take out this swing high, and then I want to see price leave a fair value gap behind, and then I'll be entering into a long position on NAS 100. I was already in a long position yesterday. This was the one that I gave out to my VIP people, and now I'm looking to enter into another long move in NAS 100 once we manage to break above this high right here. Then I'll be entering into a long move in NAS 100. If you guys have any question, feel free to ask it in the comment section. Let's see what silver is doing. Silver is not giving me anything interesting, so I will not be trading silver today. I'm not interested in trading silver today. Like the whole structure that silver is giving me, I'm not interested in it. So let's go back to gold. I'm currently seeing that gold is pushing down lower and lower. Will we be getting some reaction after London low has been taken out for a potential liquidity grab? I'll be placing my alarm tool there to get notified once we manage to get below London low. So as long as price is respecting this current zone, I'll be looking for buys. If price has decided to maybe violate this low right here, then we'll be looking for sells. So I do not want to see price violate this low. If price violates that low, we'll be looking for sells. But as long as price is currently trading in this zone, then we'll be looking for buys. Let's take a look again at NAS 100. We need the buzz before we enter into any buys. Still waiting on confirmation to arrive. Still waiting on the fair value gap on S100 before we start making any entry. But yeah, I did place an alarm too, so we'll be notified when price has finally broken above the swing high. We'll know about it. Then the next step that you must do is look for a fair value gap at least on the 5 minute before we start entering. I'm expecting a further continuation to the upside. Okay, gold is now currently trading under the London session low, the low that was created in the London session, and now I'm honestly waiting to see what kind of reaction we'll be getting after going below this low. The sell that I gave out in the London session got stopped out, unfortunately. This is the sell that I gave out, but it got stopped out, and now I'm looking for a buy. We're currently under London session low. I'm expecting an impulsive move with a fair value gap, and then we'll be using that to enter. Do I have copy trade surface? Not yet. I'm currently working on that. I'm also working on a track record, because if you want to attract people into your surface, you need to have a track record, and in order for me to have the copy trade surface, I need to complete my track record at least 6 months, and I'm busy working on the track record. Currently busy working on the track record. Let's see what kind of opportunity gold wants to give. I'm currently checking NAS100 again. NAS100 is currently not ready for any buying yet. I'll also be placing an alarm tool here, just to be sure, just in case NAS100 decides to spike below this low and then revert, because that was the entry that we took yesterday. Like, most people were trying to buy around here, and their stop loss were basically below this low. Most people were trying to buy NAS100 around that area, and their stop loss were around here, and the current spike move to the downside would have stopped them out, but we waited for the manipulation to the downside, then we enter into the long move after the manipulation. And that is the reason why I basically place an alarm tool here, because if price decides to give us an manipulation to the downside first, I want to be notified of it. I don't want to miss it, because I'm currently analyzing gold and NAS100. Let's go back to gold. I'm seeing that gold is starting to give us some rejections, but no confirmation yet. No fair value gap in place. That means no entry. Let's patiently wait for everything to occur. Let's patiently wait for the confirmations to occur. I'm expecting this to be a simple liquidity grab to eventually continue to the upside, but we're not seeing any confirmation yet. Let me remove silver here for a while, because I'm not trading silver today. I'm only trading gold and NAS100. The move on NAS100 is almost confirmed, but not yet. We still need to break above the recently created swing high. Then we'll be entering a long move on NAS100 as well on gold. Okay, gold is starting to give some massive rejections, and now we are waiting for a fair value gap. Once we get a fair value gap, we'll be entering the long move on the fair value gap. If I do check the 4-hour time frame, There is currently no real support in the 4 hour to basically support buys, but the middle time frame is not yet ready for any selling, and that is the reason why I'm jumping again in buys. Like, I was already selling in London, but we got stopped out from the sell in London, and price is currently respecting this middle time frame support. There is still support on the middle time frame, and we can maybe get a 100 pips rejection from it. I mean, like that is already good for us. But on the 4 hour chart, the market needs to sell. There is currently no support here. We need to create support before we start buying again for swings. Without any fair value gap, we do not enter into any buys. And if price decides to violate this new recently created low, then I'll also be jumping into sells. It's basically like the last time. No confirmation yet on NAS 100. We still need to break above that. We still need to break above this recently created swing high. Then I'll be giving you guys a buy limit for NAS 100. Let's go back to gold. We're getting some rejection from the zone, and that is also something good because it is supporting our ID. So we still need to break above this recently created high. No fair value gap yet means no entry. Let's patiently wait for everything to occur. Yes, I'm currently checking NAS 100, like I'm switching between the charts because I don't want to miss the long move on NAS 100, and I want to enter the long move on NAS 100 with confirmation. Maybe let me add the watermark for you guys to see. I think this is better. I hope that is not distracting you guys. Let me make it more. Yes, I think this is better so that you guys know at what pair I'm currently at. Do you guys think this is better if I add the watermark to it? Yes, and this is gold. We're currently on the gold pair. Okay, now it is perfect, and we're waiting for confirmation because price is currently in our middle time frame buying zone, and we need to see bullish IDs around here before we start buying. Let's go back to NAS 100 to see what NAS 100 is doing. Okay, we almost have the breakout on NAS 100. I think I will be placing a buy limit on NAS 100. I'm currently looking for a fair value gap. Yeah, I'm looking for a 6 month record to start copy trading because I want to get all type of investor. I'm working on the track record. Remember to always risk what you can lose. Don't risk too much because it is AngeloFx that is live streaming. Sometimes I do get losses, sometimes I do get big wins. Okay, now I'm going to basically determine my TP level. I am not in buys yet for NAS 100. I am not in buys yet, but let me predetermine everything. Once again, guys, I am not in buys yet for NAS 100. I will give you guys the queue and I will be placing a buy limit. Okay, let's go back to gold. See what gold is doing. Gold is still giving us some rejection from our buy zone. Some strong rejections. Okay, let's go to the 2 minute, but I am still not seeing any fair value gap in sight. Fair value gap is a very powerful concept, so if you're using it for entry, you're always gonna be bang on when you wait for them. Okay, I'm not seeing any fair value gap yet on gold. Let's patiently wait. We are already getting the bullish shift on the 5 minute chart. Let's go back to NAS 100 to see what is happening there. We did not get the break above this high yet, so I'm not placing my buy limit yet. I'm still waiting for the bust to occur, then I'll be placing my buy limit. Okay, let's go back to gold. We're seeing bullish structure on gold, but with no fair value gap inside means no entry. I mean, like, if you're an aggressive trader, then you will be starting to buy, but I'm trying to do it safe because there's still a possibility that you might continue to the downside. And we're going to wait for it. We have all the time in the world to basically wait for the confirmations to finally arrive. And like I said, I do not want to see price get below this low right here. Once price gets below this low, we'll continue further to the downside. Let's go back to NAS 100. Like, currently NAS 100 is failing to get above this high, but let's see, maybe we'll be getting a manipulation move like yesterday. Like, before the real buy occurred on NAS 100, NAS 100 gave us a manipulation move first to the downside. So maybe we'll be getting a manipulation move first to the downside to take out this low and eventually continue to the upside. And that is the reason why I have my alarm to place out here. I'm not into any buy share, just ignore this buy limit. but I'm expecting further continuation to the upside from NAS 100. The daily time frame on what? On what? Is it gold? Kevin, do you mean gold or do you mean the indices? If you mean NAS 100, we already bought from the fair value gap from NAS 100 yesterday. So, like, the whole reason why I was buying NAS 100 yesterday was because yesterday candle traded into the daily fair value gap around here. I give out the analysis, and I basically waited for price to trade into this daily fair value gap. And when I saw that price had finally traded into the daily fair value gap, and then I sent out the buy signal to you guys because I saw the confirmation that was needed to buy. And price is currently trading above yesterday high, so I'm expecting yesterday high to act as a support for NAS 100 to continue with the further up movement. Oh, so you meant gold? Okay, I'll be coming to gold in a second. Okay, let's check the daily chart on gold very fast. Yeah, like for those that did miss my analysis on the London. Okay, let's give you guys a quick analysis on gold on the daily time frame. I'll be deleting everything. Okay, so on the daily time frame on gold, we can clearly see that gold is currently bullish on the daily time frame. Like, this is a bullish support level. And we can definitely expect gold to give us some sort of retracement either today or either tomorrow to the downside. And when gold is currently trading in this daily time frame bullish support level, then we can be looking for buys to target 2831 or even price level 3000, because this is a valid buy level on the daily chart. But we still do not have the fair value gap yet on the daily chart. We still need today's candle to close. And when today's candle has closed, then we can expect tomorrow candle to slightly trade below previous day low to eventually continue to the upside. So this is one of the scenario that I'm also looking out for to play out tomorrow. Either we get a big sell to the downside and test the daily support level, or either it's going to be a small liquidity grab from today's low. But I'm currently focusing on today's price action. Let me bring back the old drawings. But good that you asked that question, because I totally forgot to do top-down analysis with you guys. I only did it with the London in the London session. So currently, gold is not giving me any bullish confirmation. So if for some reason I see that gold is trading below this low, I'll be looking for sells. Then yeah, I'll be looking for sell, because that means gold doesn't want to respect the current 30-minute support, the middle time frame support. But let's see what will happen. Let's not make any impulsive decision. NAS 100, like if I'm checking NAS 100 right now, like the current time frame is bullish, but I still need the breakout to confirm it. But there's also still a possibility that we might get a spike down first before we continue to the upside. And I don't want to get spike out. Just patiently wait. I'll also be placing an alarm tool here, because the moment you see that gold is trading then again above this recently created high, then we'll be buying, because then we'll be getting a bullish shift on the 50-minute chart, and a bullish shift on the 50-minute chart is very powerful. Don't forget to like and share my YouTube stream to other people and comment, because the more you interact with my content, the more YouTube will suggest it to more people. As for now, I do not see any confirmation to start buying yet or to start selling yet. Previous sell position that was given out in London got stopped out. It was around 15 pips, but no worries, we'll be recovering it very soon. I was selling around here, but this couldn't move up to the upside, stop me out. Let's see. Will gold decide to continue to the downside, or will we be getting a move to the upside? I explained to you guys what I'm honestly waiting for to see. And if gold breaks this recently created lower low, then we will be looking for sells. But I don't want to see gold violate this recently created lower high. Will we be getting a shift around here? We'll see. If we get a shift around here, we'll be entering into buys. And that is the main reason why I have a alarm to place out here, because I want to get notified if we do get above this high. Okay, let's see. Let's wait and see what will be happening on gold. Checking the 3 minute again, 2 minute, 1 minute. Okay, I think we're about to get a bullish shift, but I'm not impulsive. Let's not be impulsive. Let's wait for the confirmation to arrive. When we get a bullish shift, we'll also be seeing it on a 50-minute chart. And if you also see the bullish shift on the 50-minute chart or the 5-minute chart, is very high probable. Is very high probable once you see it there. Okay, so if we do get into the buy on gold, our first target will be around here. And my second target, if we do get into the gold buys, will be to 800. Okay, so currently we're waiting on a bullish shift to occur. If we don't get a bullish shift, we're not entering into any position. Let me do a quick recap. So on the current 1 hour chart, we currently have a support zone around here on the 1 hour chart. That is if gold decides to sell to the downside, then we'll be using this area to further look for buys, and this is our 4 hour buy zone. So these are my buy zones. I have two. I did explain them in the London session. Okay, let's patiently wait and see if we'll be getting that bullish shift to finally get into the long move. I'm started to see some rejection on NAS 100, but I kind of want to wait and see NAS 100 treat above the London high first before I start entering into any long move on NAS 100, because then I know that it's fully confirmed. No, I'm not in any buys yet. I'm basically waiting for confirmation. I am not in any buys yet. And I'm also not in any buys on gold as well as on S100. Let's see. Let's wait and see. Let me draw out the buy zone again. Yeah, we're currently waiting for confirmation. Feel free to ask any question in the comment box if something is not clear enough for you. I'll be explaining it again. And we also have news in... No, because if it breaks below, why would I enter a sell position? I wouldn't want to enter a sell position once we break below this low, because for me it is too high risk. The reason why it is too high risk is because gold is still in a buy zone. So even if we might break below this low, we might create a new lower low. I won't want to enter into any sell because there's still a possibility that gold might reverse. So like selling in your buy zone is not advisable. The whole reason why I was selling around here in the London session was because price was not that near in our buy zone, but still we got stopped out. And like I want to be very careful in New York, so I don't think it's advisable for anyone to be selling in your buy zone. Like the best area that you could have sold today was around here. But when I was watching price action, I was a little indecisive. That is the reason why I did not enter into the sell here. And we got into this sell. It only gave us 22 pips, but eventually we got stopped out. And I would not want to sell here. The reason why I would not want to sell here because price is currently in my buy zone, and selling in your buy zone will get you stopped out because there's also still a possibility that we might still reverse to the downside once we get below this newly created. Once we get below the previous lower low, we still might continue to the upside. And it is also the same for when you're selling. Like for example, when you have your sell zone in mind, for example, this is your sell zone and the market is very high up in premium, it is not advisable for you to be go looking for buys in a sell zone. Like it's not advisable, you will get manipulated. So whenever you have found a sell zone or whenever you have found the buy zone, like the best thing to do is to only look for the buys at the buy zone or for the sells at a sell zones, because if you look for sells at the buy zone you might get manipulated into thinking that the market will sell off. And I hope that it was very clear for you, Snoop. Yeah, you're looking for a liquidity zip at 2760. Let me check it. Let me check it. Yeah, I'm also waiting for price to reach this area to eventually look for buys. This is also my area of interest where I want to be looking for buys. Okay, we're starting to see some rejection on the 5-minute chart. I want to get the bullish shift. I want this candle to trade above this candle high. And then we'll be waiting for the fair value gap, and then we'll be entering the buys on a fair value gap. Let's wait. Let's go back to NAS 100. NAS 100 isn't showing any significant movement yet. No significant movement from NAS 100 yet. We're still waiting for the manipulation to occur on NAS 100 before the initial movement to the upside. This was the manipulation of yesterday. It took out the early buyers and then I started buying around there. There's always a manipulation to the downside before it will start moving up or to the upside. You see, like every time we always see a manipulation to the downside first. After the manipulation, then it will start moving to the upside. And currently I'm waiting for the manipulation on NAS 100 before I start buying. So once we manage to get below this low, I'll be looking for buys. Or once we get above this recently created high, I'll be looking for buys. Let's go back to gold, all darling. Okay, we have almost gotten the bullish shift. We're almost there. We're almost there. And not because we have gotten the bullish shift, that means we'll be jumping into buy. We'll need to be waiting on a fair value gap. Okay, so now we have almost broken above this high right here. Let's wait. We did not fully break it yet. And then we'll be entering the buy on a fair value gap, because I believe that this will move to the London session low was basically a liquidity sip. We have almost gotten the breakout. Let's check US NAS 100 again. No significant movement from NAS 100. Let's go back to gold. We're seeing some significant movement from gold. I'll be checking US dirty very fast. We already got a manipulation move from US30. I'm expecting US30 to move up, but I'm not trading US30 today. Okay, we got a bullish shift on gold. Let's go back to gold very fast. Okay, we finally got a breakout. And now let's go and wait for the fair value gap on the 3-minute time frame to finally get into the longer move. So I want the current 3-minute candle to close, and I'll be entering into a long move around here, because then the liquidity grab is confirmed. And then we can maybe easily go look for an entry on US30, because I'm not only trading gold anymore, I'm trading NAS100, I'm trading silver, I'm trading US30. But let's get our entry first on gold. So I want to place my buy limit around here. My stop loss will be obviously below this low, 23 pips. This will be my first target. And wait, let me add everything on the screen. Okay, so this is it. My stop loss is around here. Let me make it a bit bigger, 25 pips. Okay, so my stop loss is around here. Buy limit will be, I did not buy yet, don't get mistaken, I did not buy it. Let's wait. Okay, we need to lower it a bit, because we still need the candle closure to confirm the fair value gap. We're gonna wait to let's wait. Don't jump into buy-in. Let's wait at least 45 seconds before we place our buy limit. Yeah, my signal channel is on Discord. I recently moved into Discord. Okay, I see that price is moving. I'll be placing my buy limit now, and I'll also be sending it to my VIP members. Okay, so now my buy limit is currently, it is not active yet. I'm waiting for my buy limit to get active. Okay, so now we currently have an active buy limit on gold. Let's wait for it to get activated. Our target is around, no, I did make a mistake on TP1, TP2. Yes, this is my TP2. TP1 is just around this area, and we're currently waiting for a buy limit to get activated. I will be adding an alarm tool, because I will be checking other pairs. So we're currently waiting for a buy limit to get activated. Waiting for, okay, let's go back to NAS 100. We're finally getting the manipulation on NAS 100. I want to see the manipulation take out this low, and once we take out that low, I'll be looking for a fair value gap on the 5-minute chart, just like yesterday, to get into a long move on NAS 100. Okay, we're getting the pullback. We're getting the pullback. It is almost activated, only some minor pips. But let's say no, it is not activated yet. It was almost activated. And we also have news in 9 dirty, high impacting. Okay, so currently my buy limit is active, so our buy limit is now active. Yeah, so currently our buy limit is active. Let's wait to see where it wants to go. Okay, let's go back to NAS 100. We're finally getting the manipulation on NAS 100. I'm waiting for it to take out this low, and when we finally get to trade below that low, then I'll be looking for a long move on NAS 100. I hope that this wasn't a fake out because we got the clear confirmation to start looking for buys. Let's observe. We need to see more rejection because we saw the bullish confirmation on the 5-minute chart. We saw the bullish shift. But yeah, we're currently in the buy on gold. Let's see where it wants to go. We need to see more rejection from the current area. Yes, I'm currently in the buy, Suka. Don't be risking too much. And let's basically wait to see what will happen. Okay, so the manipulation move on NAS 100 is finally happening. We're seeing some rejections. We need to see more rejection. The 5-minute has shown us very clear confirmation that it wants to go up. So it might just be a possible deep retracement to the downside. So yeah, let's patiently wait to see what will happen on gold. We're still in the buy and we're waiting to see more rejections. Feel free to ask any question in the comment box if something is not clear enough for you. I'll be happily assisting you. Let's see what is happening on USD. I'm not trading USD today. I'll be adding it to my trading list tomorrow. One-on-one mentoring, I do not do any mentoring yet. Maybe somewhere around December or next year January, because I'm still working on the videos. I'm still working on the PDFs for the mentorship. But if you join my Telegram channel, you watch it all the time, then you will be seeing the date where I'll be officially launching my mentorship. Yeah, let's patiently wait to see what will happen on gold. On the 5-minute chart, we saw a clear bullish market structure on the 5-minute chart, and we used that to enter into the long move based on the 5-minute. And it also gave us a fair value gap. Why are we buying? We're buying because gold is currently in our middle time frame buy zone, and it is very risky to be selling in a buy zone. So every bullish structure that you see on the middle time frame, you can use it. We're still in the buy. I'm expecting this to be a liquidity gap. We saw the shift on the 5 minute. And let's wait to see what will be happening. The news will be arriving in 1 hour and 35 minutes. We'll also be trading the news. The news is in 9:30. Like 1 hour and no, 35 minutes. My bad. We still have 35 minutes until the news has arrived. So we finally got stop out from the buy. Let's do a quick analysis again. There might be a possible chance that gold wants to retest the second support around here, but I'll also be checking if gold will still be respecting the middle time frame support. So we're gonna wait to see if gold wants to get around in this area for us to be looking for buys, because this is a valid support level. So we saw the confirmation. Let's go back again on the 5 minute chart to see what happened. So we traded below the London low. We saw bullish confirmation on the 5 minute chart, but unfortunately the bullish confirmation didn't hold, which resulted in us getting stopped out. Okay, so now we're currently waiting to see where gold wants to go, if it wants to go further to the downside, further into our other buy zones. But I'm also currently observing if gold wants to respect the current middle time frame support level. Like, I don't want to sell in this support level. Gold could shoot up anytime from this current zone. Like, the best possible place that we could have sell was basically around here. But I'm currently not looking to sell because gold is currently trading in a support zone. We could go to the upside anytime. I'll then again be placing an alarm around here. Yes, and we also have some news in 15 minutes. Let me check Forex Factory very fast. I'm currently checking the calendar to see what news we have. So we do have EDP in 15 minutes, and we also have some news in another 15 minutes. Okay, let's see what those news results will be bringing. We'll not be trading in the news. We'll be trading after the news. Yeah, and like I said, guys, I don't want to be selling around here because gold is currently trading in a buy zone, in a middle time frame buy zone. Uh we can get a shoot up anytime. So it's very risky to be selling this low. So instead of us selling in the buy zone, I want to be looking to see if I'll be getting some bullish market structure to start buying around here. We did get a bullish market structure the first time here, but it ended up failing. USD NAS 100 isn't giving us any sort of confirmation yet. I'm still waiting for these lows to get traded before we step into any buys because I'm still expecting the manipulation to occur first. And on gold, in order for me to get into any buys again, I want to see gold trade at least. I want to at least see us get above this current high first on the 50-minute. Then I'll be re-entering into buys. Let's wait and see. News will be dropping in 13 minutes. Gold is currently in our buy zone. Our first buy attempt failed. Currently observing we have two buy zones in mind. So this is our first buy zone, this is our second one.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
We're still waiting.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on
So we have news in 5 minutes. So for the news, we'll be focusing gold again. Gold is still in our buy area. I do not want to sell in our buy area because we could get buys from there. So that is why it's super risky for me to be looking for buys. Like I was selling around here in London, but unfortunately the move up to the upside stopped me out. And now I'm currently waiting to see what will be happening on a gold. 5 minutes until we get the first news. But what do you guys think will happen to gold? Do you guys think that gold will melt to the downside, or do you guys think that gold will continue to the upside on current price? Feel free to comment your view in the comment section. Yeah, so Alok Kumar is expecting gold to go to the downside first. We have news in 3 minutes. Let's see what kind of reaction the news will give gold. I'm not looking to enter inside of the news. I'll see what kind of reaction it wants to give gold. Will that reaction support our bias? So for NAS 100, gold has already given us the manipulation move. I want to at least see gold trade above. I want to see gold at least trade above that recently created swing high before I enter into any buys. I want to see something like this before I enter into any buy position on NAS 100. Classic reversal pattern. Let's get back to gold. We still have 2 minutes until we get the first news for the news session. I'm not in any buys yet. I'm basically waiting for the confirmation. You will also see when the confirmation has arrived. You will see that price will start to break above the recently created lower high on the 5 minute. We have news in 1 minute. Let's see what kind of reaction it will give. Will gold respect our buy zone, or will it decide to go further to the downside? Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're not going to enter any move before the news. 30 seconds left. I'm also not seeing any confirmation on S100 yet, so I'm not entering into any buy position on S100. Okay, the news will be arriving in 10 seconds. 9, 8. Okay, gold is then melting. It retested. It is retesting this current area. I'm waiting to see if it wants to go to my 1 hour support level. That is around here. Let's check our NAS 100 setup again. No reaction from NAS 100 yet. Let's observe gold again. We currently have taken out Asia low. I'm currently checking if gold wants to drop into my 1 hour buy zone. So this is one of my buy zone. Checking to see if gold will finally drop into that area. No significant movement on S100 yet to start buying. I do not see any confirmation yet. But once we manage to break off this high, my alarm tool will notify me. And then we'll be looking for an entry on S100. Because we already got a manipulation move to the downside. Now we need to get a distribution left. And currently I'm observing gold. Let's see what will happen on gold. Currently observing the 5 minute. There's a reason why I'm observing this lower high, because the moment you see that gold is trading above this lower high, that is a change of trend. Yes, and we're currently observing gold. Currently trading under the Asia session low. No confirmation yet on S100. Let's go to the 3 minute time frame. we're seeing some massive rejection on gold after taking out the Asia session low. I'm not seeing any confirmation yet. Let's go back to NAS 100. NAS 100 isn't also showing any significant movement from zone, so we're not buying NAS 100 yet. But NAS 100 is currently trading in a buy zone. I do have a buy zone around this area. Let's go back to the 3-minute chart to see what gold wants to do on the 3-minute chart. If I see that gold wants to break above this lower high, we must see a clear fair value gap. You also have news again in 8 minutes. So we'll also be waiting on the news that will be arriving in 8 minutes. Let's patiently wait for the news to arrive. Oh, playing some music again.
trying to protect your soul.
So so upon checking gold now, we can clearly see that gold has broken above a lower time frame lower high. That is giving us again another bullish confirmation. But we have news in 3 minutes, so we'll be looking to see if we can get our entry after the news. So let's wait after the news before we take our entry. We're currently still observing price. Currently waiting for the fair value gap before we start entering buys again. Uh, we're less than 3 minutes before we get our second news. And let's wait and see what kind of reaction the news will give on gold as well as on S100, because we did not get our entry yet on S100. We're currently trading in a support level around here. This is our demand area. We still need to get confirmation. Gold is giving us a nice rejection after it has taken out the early buyers, but I see no reason to enter into any buys yet. We still need to wait for the news, and that is in less than 1 minute to go. So then again, we got another buy confirmation, but I'm not going to enter the buy prior before the news. I want to see what kind of confirmation the news will, what kind of reaction the news will give before I enter into any new position. We're less than 30 seconds away before the news arrives. Five seconds left. And the news is finally here. Okay, we're pushing to the upside. Don't worry yet. Don't get FOMO. We'll be going into the buy move very soon. We do not have any fair value gap yet to enter into any buys. We do not have any fair value gap yet, so we're not entering into any buys. There's nothing significant happening on S100 yet. On gold, I'm not entering into the buy yet on gold, because I do not see any fair value gap yet. I do not see any bullish structure. It is currently risky to enter into buys now. I'm waiting. And we currently retest this bullish mitigation block on the 1 minute. But then again, if we don't buy right here, we'll be getting a higher entry and we'll be needing to use a much bigger stop loss, which I do not want. But let's not make any impulsive decision. Okay, NAS 100 isn't giving us the confirmation yet. I'm currently not seeing any. You're already buying? That's very good. But the thing is, if we must wait for confirmation, then we'll be getting our buy move around here. And that is honestly way too high. No, don't full margin. Full margin will get your account wrecked. I'm checking the calendar if you have more news. No, we don't have any more news for today. The longer we see gold staying here, the the more we can definitely expect the buy. I kind of want to enter into the buy position now because if I'm gonna wait for price to get above this high, we're basically buying too high, and our stop loss will be way bigger. Let's wait. I'm not making any impulsive move yet. Let's patiently wait for the market to show us where it wants to go. Yes, I'm currently waiting on that. I'm also waiting on the manipulation on New York on NAS 100 before I enter into any buy move on NAS 100 because price is still trading here. It's still respecting the buy zone. I'm not in any buy yet. I'm basically waiting for my confirmation to arrive. I mean, like the confirmation is already here, but I'm not seeing any fair value gap, and it is a bit high risk to enter into the move without seeing any fair value gap. I want to at least see a fair value gap around here. Are there any people that are already in buys? Oh guys, I was talking but my microphone was on mute. Do you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, so I basically said, um, is anyone using 100 lot to get into the buy? Because the buy move is now confirmed. We're definitely going up, but we still need the pullback. Our first buy attempt got stopped out here, but we did see the confirmation that was needed to see to enter the buy move. But unfortunately, our first buy attempt got stopped out, and now we're waiting for an entry again on the second one. Hopefully we get in. Hopefully we still get in. Like our target is around 300 pips. Like that is the thing about me. Like I always give out move that gives us around 300 pips. This was the buy that I was in yesterday. All TP got hit. This was one of my buy of yesterday. I also bought in Asia. I also bought around here. But currently we're streaming for public, so I'm trying to give my public members good wins. Come on, we still need the pullback. We already broken, we already created a new higher high. We still need the pullback. Pullback, then the rocket to the upside. Keep sharing and liking my stream. And we're basically waiting on a pullback to occur. We already have the fair value gap in place, and we need price to come and close in that fair value gap. Once price is currently in the fair value gap, then we'll be entering the buys manually, or we'll be waiting for it to get active. Currently waiting for the buy limit to get active. Like the buy limit is on the screen, Bosco. This is the area where I want to buy. Like everything is on the screen. Check the screen. Please check the credentials that are in the screen. Did you see it? Yeah, 2779. Hopefully you also saw the stop loss, because I know some people are copying signals, but for some reason they still do not add the stop loss that is given. You must always treat with stop loss. Let's check NAS 100 very fast. I'm not seeing any confirmation to enter into any long move yet. I'll be using my alarm tool here. We're almost there. We got a breakout for the bullish confirmation. Now I'll be showing you guys a magic. Like these are the 50-minute chart. We can clearly see that the market has broken below this low right here, and that we created a new lower low, but that is basically just manipulation. Like the real volume is always in the candlestick. So if you go to the line chart, you can clearly see that the market is still respecting our old buy zone. You see? So like the real volume is always in the candlestick. Manipulation always happens in the wick, false breakout, etc. You always see it in the wick. And to further confirm that, you need to go to the line chart. And when we go to the line chart, we can clearly see that the market is still respecting our old buy zone. And I was telling you guys that I was waiting for a buy around here. Well, based off the line chart, based off the candle volume, we can still see that the market is still respecting this buy zone. But when we focus on the wick, we can see that the wick has violated it, which makes it invalid. But it is just manipulation. When you're trading, you need to have a strong directional bias. If you don't have a strong directional bias, you will be basically changing your bias every day, and that is not good. Okay, so we got some minor pullback. I was kind of expecting it to get a little bit lower. Like if I should enter into the buy right now, my stop loss would be around 60 pip, and I do not want that. There's a possibility that if we do not enter into the buy move now, that we might miss it. But let's wait. Upon checking the 10-minute, I'm seeing that the 10-minute will be forming a fair value gap around here, so I'll not be entering yet. I'll be waiting for the new 10-minute candle to trade into the 10-minute fair value gap for us to finally get in. So yeah, I'm still waiting for the buy limit to get active. We'll be getting a new 10-minute candle in less than 3 minutes. Let's check NAS 100 again. No any confirmation to buy NAS 100, but it's still in our buy zone. Yes, I'm waiting on that. I'm also seeing a fair value gap on the 10-minute. So we'll be using the 10-minute fair value gap to get in the buy. I'll be playing some music again and we'll be waiting. Yeah, let's basically wait for a buy limit to get active. the main reason why I'm going long on gold right now is because the middle time frame is still bullish. And as I explained in the London session, if we're checking the 4-hour chart, let's check the 4-hour chart very fast. We are not seeing any real support on the 4-hour chart to support any buyings further. So based off the 4-hour chart, a sell is bound to come. But when we're checking the daily chart, you can clearly see when the current daily candle closes, we'll be getting a fair value gap. And based off the fair value gap, we can expect some kind of pullback. I'll be deleting everything from the chart. So based off the daily chart, like this is a daily support level around here, this whole block right here, and this is a fair value gap. So based off the daily chart, we can expect some kind of pullback into the fair value gap tomorrow for further buy continuation. This is a classic buy pattern. And I mean, like, I have this framework in mind, and when you have this framework in mind, like, the only logical thing to do is to look for buys. I'm not a fundamental trader, like, I purely only focus on the technicals. I hope that it was very clear to you now on why I'm still looking for buys. And like the current middle time frame is still bullish. Price is still respecting bullish support level. There might be a possible chance that price liquidated the Asian session low, and we're also seeing bullish market structure again, and that is why we're going to give the buys a second chance because price is failing to go lower. I'm keeping my buy limit. I'm keeping my buy limit because now I've seen a much better breakout beast of the 50-minute, and this is honestly bullish market structure. And now we need to wait for the pullback into our point of interest. It's gonna take a while before we get a pullback, but we're going to get it. And I have all the patience to wait for price to give us the pullback into the fair value gap. But if I look at the 5-minute chart, there's a possibility that gold might go to the upside without us. There's a possibility. But when I'm checking the 10-minute, I'm still seeing a fair value gap around here. So I'm still hoping that we still get a pullback. I mean, like, we could have entered into the buy position a long time ago with the news, but it was very risky to start buying around here. So yeah, let's wait for the pullback. We're gonna wait for the pullback, and then we're going to enter when the market is then again in our fair value gap. This time I might not even wait for price to activate my buy limit. I might just enter into the buy. But currently it's too high for me to buy. Let's wait for a pullback. Yeah, we should be getting the pullback about now. Let's check NAS 100 again. So no buy confirmation on NAS 100. Where is my other buy zone again? My other buy zone was somewhere around here. I'll be using my Fibonacci to determine it. Okay, my second buy zone is somewhere around here. So if NAS 100 doesn't want to buy from this zone, I'll be waiting for it to reach this zone. Yeah, let's wait. Maybe the new 50-minute candle will give us our entry, because when the current 50-minute closes, we will be getting a fair value gap. So we're getting some rejection. Mm. It seems like we're finally getting the pullback. One minute until we get a new 50-minute candle, and I'm expecting the new 50-minute candle to give us the pullback and activate our buy trade. My target is around 300 pips. When gold is bullish on the lower time frame, the logical target that you should be targeting is usually around 200s and 300s. Like yesterday, we caught around 300 pips, and in Asia, we like our buy position from Asia gave us around 200 pips. Yes, our take profit was around here. Waiting for the buy limit to get active. Our first buy attempt got stopped out around here, and now this will be our second one. So now we got a new 50-minute candle. Let's see if we'll be getting the pullback. Hopefully we still get a pullback. I hope so, because when I go to the 5-minute, the 5-minute is telling me that we'll not be getting any pullback. But I don't want to enter the buy high, because then we'll be using a very big stop loss, and we do not want that. But yeah, let's still wait. Let's wait. Let's not be impulsive about it. Let's check silver again. If it doesn't get activate, I will delete it, but I'm basically here observing it until an extent amount of time. Yeah, let's patiently wait for it to get active. I'll playing some music again. gold is currently not giving us any pullback to get into the buy move. I think the best time was to enter the buy when the news had arrived. But let's wait to see if we're getting some sort of pullback still. Yeah, I also think that we missed the buy. Our first buy attempt got stopped out here, unfortunately. And now gold doesn't seem like it is giving us any pullback to get in. But let's check silver. For now, there's nothing special going on in silver. Let's check NAS 100. Maybe we can get some kind of entry out of NAS 100. So we're currently trading in the fair value gap. Starting to see some rejection around here. This is currently our higher time frame buy zone, higher time frame support level. I mean, like the 15-minute fair value gap is still here. We still didn't fill it in. So currently I'm trying to figure out what gold is trying to do. Or maybe we should wait for the next 30-minute candle, because the 30-minute time frame also has a fair value gap. But the fair value gap on the 30-minute time frame is not yet confirmed. We still need the current 30-minute candle to close like this. Once the current 30-minute candle has closed like this, then we can expect a pullback into the fair value gap. We can expect the pullback to this area based of the 30-minute chart. So our buy bias was very good, but now we seem to be struggling with finding an entry. And I am not a fan to buy in high price. There's so many fair value gap that are still unfilled. Let's wait for them to get filled in. Is anyone in the buy? Did anyone jump in the buy? Oh, that's very great. How did you guys jump into the buy? Did you guys jump in without waiting for a pullback? Or did you guys not use any stop loss in the first buy attempt? But that's very great. At least you guys are making profit. So if you're in the buy, these are our targets. Soon TP1 will be hit for those that are in, but I'm still waiting to get in. Yeah, it was only 10 pip difference. Yeah, you guys are definitely making money today. But yes, based off the 13-minute time frame, there's a possibility that we can still get a pullback based off the 30-minute time frame because of this fair value gap. So we still have 30 minutes left before we get a new 30-minute candle. So I'm honestly waiting on the new 30-minute candle. If we do not get a pullback into with the new 30-minute candle, I'm afraid that we might miss out on the buy today, which is unfortunate, because when we took out our first buy entry around here, our first buy entry got stopped out. And as you guys can see, I did tell you guys that I did tell you guys the reason I was looking for buys around here, because this is a middle time frame support. But if you also look at the wick, you will be thinking that the market is bearish. But if you go to the line chart, you can clearly see that the market is still respecting our middle time frame support level, and that the move to the downside was just a manipulation to stop people that were already buying around here. So yeah, unfortunately we got manipulated, and now the real buy move is occurring, and we're still not in yet. It appears Amar will be going 100 lot on the buy limit. 100 lot on the buy limit, 100 pips, I believe is around. Wait, let me do the calculation. I believe it's around 100,000. So now we are seeing some sort of rejection. Hopefully we get it further to the downside. If I use breaker block, yes, I do use breaker blocks. Like this whole buy zone right here was just a bullish breaker block, but price decided to manipulate this low. Something did tell me to enter into the buy move around here, but I was a bit hesitant because of the news and because we already got stopped previously. Yeah, I'm seeing some sort of pullback. Hopefully it's a complete pullback into our buy limit. Trading is all about patience. Yeah, sometimes it is pretty boring when you're gonna wait. It is indeed pretty boring. Yeah, so now I'm expecting some sort of pullback around here. Let's see if the current candle wants to give us the pullback into the fair value gap. Waiting for it to get active. I'm not seeing anything significant on NAS 100 yet. I'll be checking USD very fast. I'm not trading USD today because structure here is a bit confusing for me. Let's go back. Yeah, we're waiting for our buy limit to get active. These were my previous position of yesterday. Let's patiently wait for the market to get us in.
temper. I said something foolish. Did I go and ruin this when it started to feel so real? Could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving, loving for the rest of my days. No, I don't wanna be alone so late at night.
No, the buy is not active yet. I'm waiting for it to get active. So price is currently trading into the fair value gap. I think I will be entering into the buy. Let's wait. It is almost at our buy limit. Yeah, I think I'll be jumping into the buy now. Yes, I'm jumping into the buy. I'm jumping into the buy. This time I'm not waiting for price to activate my buy limit. So currently I am in the buy move. Yes, so I'm currently in the buy move. This time I did not wait for price to activate my buy limit anymore, because like the difference isn't that big. So instead of waiting, I actually jumped in. Of course, always stick to your risk management. Don't be risking too much. You still have the rest of the week. And we'll be getting a new 30-minute candle in 40 seconds. You're already in the buy. Let's see what the market will do further. I'm expecting the market to move up, unless it decides to go down. So we're currently in the buy move and we're waiting to see if price will move up. And we got a new 30-minute candle. Let's see what the new 30-minute candle will do. Today was still a very small range day. Like, this is gold movement of today. I'll be checking NAS 100. Nothing special on NAS 100. Nothing special yet on gold. But still, the idea that I give to you guys that the daily chart is bullish is still intact. So that may be also the reason why gold isn't giving us any significant movement today. So we're currently in the buy. Like I explained to you guys, so we need this current daily candle to close. When this current daily candle closes like this, we'll be getting a daily fair value gap, and in the daily chart, there's also a bullish support around here. So for tomorrow, I'm expecting a small pullback to the downside, eventually continue to the upside. Let's go back. So the buy position failed. I'm no longer looking to entering into any buy position. This is our second stop loss hit for the new session. And I believe the real buy move will occur tomorrow. Let's do a top down analysis again. So based off the daily chart, gold is currently bullish on the daily chart. So we must wait for the current daily candle to close like this. When it closes like this, then we'll be getting a fair value gap on the daily chart. Then we'll be hunting for the real buy move tomorrow. Either we'll be getting a deep retracement first to the downside, or we'll be getting a minor retracement. Gold is one tricky pair. Yes, I believe today was a sell day. Today was a sell day. And we even broke structure to the upside, and gold is still selling. I'll be checking silver. Silver is also selling. So the plan is still the same, guys. So for today, we'll no longer be making any new entries for today. The bias is still bullish on the high time frame. We just need to reprice back into discount because there is no support on the 4-hour chart to support any buyings. So we'll be live streaming tomorrow again. Gold price action was a bit tricky today. You need to have one thing in mind, like the market is always here forever. Like today is not your definite day. That if you don't make profit today, that means you will not make profit forever. Like for example, when I started trading on Monday, I did not get into this buy move. You see, like I was selling around here. That was on Monday. I was selling around here on Monday, and then I sold again around here. Then I stopped it in break even. But still, you must try to control yourself that there's still a tomorrow, and maybe even tomorrow, you will get a full move. You see. And I basically waited for the next day, and in Asia I got into this buy move that gave me around 200 pips. You see, and then in new session again we then again got the buy in new session that gave us around 300 pips. So like one of the things that you must always keep in mind is that today is not your last day. There's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow to get into the moves. So that is the reason why it's super important to not feel FOMO. Of course, it is very stressful when you don't get it right. When you don't get it right, yeah, it is normal for your heartbeat to increase, but it is all about experience. You must try to control yourself more. As long as you're following your plan and everything is okay, you can sometimes follow your plan and things still doesn't work out as you expect it to be, and like that is also in the game. Like for example, check on this. When I was trading Monday, I was selling here and my stop loss got hit, and my stop loss got hit again here in break even. But then again, you must always think there's always a tomorrow. There's always a tomorrow to make money. And when you try to shift your mindset to that there is always a tomorrow, you won't always try to over risk everything on the same day. Because tomorrow price action might be better than the current day. And like I said on Tuesday, I got these two amazing moves that gave us around 400 pips if I count them together. So like for today, we made some losses around here, but I'm not completely worried. Like I know that the mean setup on the daily chart is still bullish, so I'll be looking for some kind of liquidity grab below today's low to eventually go to eventually hunt for the longs for tomorrow. Trading is basically a big mental game. This is our original buy zone. Maybe let's observe price action for a little bit. Feel free to ask any question in the comment box. I'll currently be checking if gold will be dropping into our higher time frame buy zone. I am a bit confused about this one because we broke above this high around here, but we still sold to the downside without any clear bearish structure. So about this one right here, I'm a bit confused. I'm gonna stay online for a little more. Feel free to ask any question in the comment box. Yeah, but I'm not looking to get into any trees for any more today. Like there's too many gaps around here, and I would not want to be using this area as an area for me to sell. Do I trade with more leverage? Of course, when I try to flip accounts, I do unlimited leverage attackness. But on my other accounts, I always try to trade safe in them because you need to think in the long term, not to make big money. So like I have different account, like I have ones for especially to do flips. Like on that one, I have unlimited leverage, and on my main trading account, the leverage is very low there. It's around one. It's around 100. Yes, like currently on the middle time frame, it is shifting to the sell side. But like I explained to you guys, the daily time frame is still bullish. When the current daily candle closes, we'll be getting a daily fair value gap. So either we can get into a buy in Asia, or we'll be waiting for the market to give us some sort of pullback into the fair value gap to eventually go long. Currently, I'm not looking to get into any new position for now. Gold was very confusing today and very manipulative. We took liquidity from this high and then we sold off, and then again we took liquidity from this high again, tricking people into thinking that we're bullish, and then it sold off again. But I think I will be ending the live stream for today. I don't think that we'll be seeing any significant price movement. Maybe later in the day, and if I see something later in the day, I'll be definitely posting it on my Telegram channel. Like the mean bias of the daily chart is that we're still bullish on the daily chart, but currently price is manipulating too much on the lower time frame, and I do not want to get into this mess anymore. So I'll be ending the live stream now, and we'll be doing live stream again tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow then.